there is no better place to be this coming weekend than Durban. The city will be hosting the down run of the Comrades Marathon, which will result in multitudes of runners and tourists flocking to eThekwini. The Comrades Marathon returns after the previous two editions had to be canned due to COVID-19 and the lockdown. The marathon comes hot on the heels of the Durban July hosted last month, and masses will descend on the coastal city for this iconic race. The COVID-19 outbreak, the 2021 July unrest and the KZN floods have harmed the city's infrastructure and its economy. What's the state of readiness for eThekwini to host this major event and its importance in reviving the city's economy? For more on this, we are joined by the eThekwini Deputy City Manager, Phillip Sithole. He joins us now live. Mr. Sithole, thank you very much for your time. How ready are you, first of all, to be hosting the marathon this coming weekend?
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the viewership. No, we are more than ready to host the Comrades Marathon. We have hosted this event in the previous years. We have all the experience to host the event. In terms of infrastructure, we are ready. In terms of the safety and security, we are ready. In terms of emergency services, all has been confirmed that they are ready to host this event. And over and above that, when it comes to accommodation, we've got more than enough beds for people to book as Durban. So all hotels have confirmed that bookings are at the highest, but there are still rooms available. So we encourage people to come to Durban over this weekend. As a tourist city, we are always ready, and we are ready for the Comrades Marathon.
So obviously Durban received a boost during the Durban July when that activity happened after the lockdown. And now how important is the success of the Comrades Marathon coming this weekend in terms of boosting the eThekwini economy and, bringing back money into the pockets of residents there?
Well, we are excited that this event is taking place this coming weekend. We had hosted the Tourism Indaba successfully. We hosted Durban July successfully, and we are hosting this Comrades Marathon. All these events have contributed positively in the economy of the city. If you put the three events together, the direct spend from the last two major events were more than 200 million. This particular one, which is Comrades, is going to contribute in terms of the direct spend of more than 271 million. So that is good for the city. That is good for businesses here in Durban. It's good for people who are looking for jobs because it's going to assist us in as far as temporal jobs are concerned.
I have to ask you, Mr. Sithole, about what's happening in Tongaat today. With residents burning Jojo tires, or Jojo tanks rather, tires, etc., in the middle of the road, complaining about still not having access to water. They're saying that, those water tankers that government keeps promising will be in the area are not really fulfilling their mandates, etc. How much longer is this community expected to wait? I mean, back in July, I think the mayor had said 2 months. And that lapses next month, actually, that promise. How far are we in terms of giving these residents access to this very basic need?
Well, maybe firstly, let me indicate that in as far as tourism is concerned, all major tourism corridors and routes are fully functional, be it electricity or water, they are fully functional. When it comes to the Tongaat issue, it has been with us for quite some time now, but eThekwini municipality has done its best in providing water tankers and the water tanks that have now been, some of them, destroyed by angry residents from that area. But there is a semi-permanent solution that the city was working on, which is about having a temporal water plant there. my understanding, and as far as I'm not from that cluster, but my understanding is that we are almost done with the procurement to ensure that at least we have a semi-permanent solution. But those communities have never been ignored in as far as the service in relation to water is concerned. But there are officials who can give further details to that. But from economic development and planning side, where tourism resides, we are ready to host the Comrades Marathon. We are ready to host any major events that have been planned. And the route for the Comrades is not affected, and all our tourism facilities are ready. I mean, they're effective and efficient to host the magnitude of people that will be here.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us and clearing that up. Hopefully this will be sorted. I don't know if you'd be able to give us any details at all, or if you have any in terms of this treatment works. Do you know at all when it would be sorted? Are you aware of how far it is from, being fully functional again?
Well, what I know is that there was a supply chain process, which is a tender process, that needed to be observed. But I'm not from that unit. But I understand from the management meetings, the reports that we receive from management meetings, that SCM process is almost complete. But there is one thing that I need to stress here, that on daily basis, water tankers, they do go and service those communities. What has caused the disruptions today, I'm not privy to that information, because I'm not from the unit that is directly involved in as far as that is concerned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I was asking you in terms of the fact that I know you're part of management and maybe you'd be able to get an update on it. But thank you very much for speaking to us here on ENCA, Mr. Sithole. That is the eThekwini Deputy City Manager, Phillip Sithole, speaking to us there. All right.